Hey guys, don't really know how to start this video as it's not one of my usual kind of unboxing kind of videos. Um, Hopefully it's going to be the first of many kind of vlog type videos. I've been wondering on whether or not to do these for a while now, and to be honest, I just thought to myself, why not give it a go and see what happens. I've been watching other people's, not to copy, but to just get general kind of ideas about which direction to kind of go in. But I'm still pretty clueless at the minute. So I figured that the best thing for me to do is to just go for it. Not really plan anything, or not really plan any kind of style or anything. Just go for it and see what happens. So yeah, you're joining me in my room at the minute. Things are a bit wobbly because of the way things are in my room. The lighting isn't great, so I've got my MacBook on my lap. I'm just sat on my chair. Yeah, I started kind of making kind of notes last Monday, so Monday the 9th, on Clear, the notes kind of app thing. And basically all I've been doing was each day maybe writing down what I'd done in the day, little bits, and then my idea was I'll write down little bits of what I've done, and then I can kind of elaborate on them. But my only worry is that my life is incredibly boring, and I wouldn't have anything interesting to say. So my next thought was, if I don't have anything interesting to say about what I've done, maybe I'll have something. It might be a topic to talk about. Maybe. Well, the idea is I'll make notes throughout a week and then record, edit, and publish the video the following Monday or the Sunday. Obviously, today's Monday. Monday the 16th. So I've been making notes last week, and the idea was either to publish the video yesterday or today, but I've gone for today because I was a bit busy yesterday. But no, so maybe if nothing's been really happening in the week, I could find maybe a topic to talk about. Like, say if nothing interesting had happened this week, I could talk about maybe something that's annoyed me or bothered me, or just something interesting maybe that's going on in the news, like the World Cup. Could talk about the World Cup for a bit. Come on, England. But no, so I figured for the first one, I'd just basically tell you about my week, really. Can't tell you it's going to be incredibly interesting, but it can't be that bad, surely. But no, so like I said, I started making notes on Monday the 9th of June. So last Monday, and my days all start the same, in which I usually set an alarm. I mean, the time is 5 to 12 at the minute, and I treat myself to a little bit of a lane. So this is relatively late for me to be getting up. I've been up maybe half an hour, something like that. So not a long time. But no, last Monday I got up, and I had some videos to be recorded. So I stuck my Mac on charge while I had my breakfast, and then while my Mac was charging, because I like to sometimes every now and again I'll let it charge turned off, and while it was charging, I went up my Xbox, which is just down there out of shot, and if you have Xbox Gold, you'll know about Games for Gold, which is a service Xbox provide for their gold users. So I think every month or every bit longer than a month, they put out a game that you can download for free. Don't expect it to be a relatively recent game, but they're not shabby games. I mean, the most recent one that was available was Dark Souls. If anyone's played that, I think it's a great game. Been playing that for the past week and a bit now, and I downloaded it the day before, so I stuck it on. I was playing that while my Mac was charging, so 3 hours for my Mac to charge. 3 hours for my Mac to charge. So I was playing a bit of Dark Souls, and I ate some dinner as well. I like Dark Souls. I've only been playing it for like a week, but I really like it due to I like kind of zombies and dead stuff. So if you've ever played it, you'll understand. But basically, you're this undead guy, and you go on like a quest thing to save yourself and your people and whatnot. It's kind of cool. It's still, if anybody does have an Xbox and you've got gold and you haven't checked recently, it's well worth a download. I think we only like 3 gig, but it's a great game. You get to make your own character as well, which I love doing that. So that was pretty much Monday. So I was playing Dark Souls, had some dinner, and then something that was really big that I was been probably rambling about recently is obviously moving everything from my PC to my Mac, and I had to transfer my iTunes. And if anyone watched my, have I even put it up yet? No, don't believe I've even put it live on YouTube. It's not even up yet, but I have a video queued, ready to go up, of transferring my iTunes library, and basically I spent 6 hours on that Monday transferring it and sorting it out. That was including making the video as well. 6 hours. It's so frustrating. It's not fun at all. I probably chose the most unreliable way to do it, but it was easiest. So, and the most foolproof. So I kind of went with that. But I spent 6 hours doing that. I was pretty much that's obviously half the day gone there. So that night I just chilled out, watched a bit of TV, bit of How I Met Your Mother if anyone watches that, and Big Bang Theory. I do like my American kind of shows like that on E4 and stuff. And then I got a call from one of my friends. Yes, I have friends. So yeah, I went across to my mate's house, and we play a lot of Guitar Hero. So we had a Guitar Hero night, and we watched some wrestling as well. Bit of TNA, always good fun. And yeah, I crashed there that night, and yeah, that was a good day. But something that happened that day. If anybody knows of Rick Mail, sadly he passed away. Such a big shock because first time I ever saw Rick Mail was in the film Drop Dead Fred. And I've been watching his films ever since. So that was a big shock for him to find out that he'd passed away. Horrible. To be honest, look, I've made notes and everything, but in all honesty, looking at them now, my clock, don't worry. Tuesday. Okay, let me just read you what it says Tuesday. Look, I'm gonna read you because it's taken me 9 minutes to tell you one day. So literally, I'm just gonna tell you the notes I've written down. Tuesday, 10th of June. Woke up, chilled in bed. I've woken up at my friend's house right now. So I woke up, chilled in bed, had 4 coffees, and some biscuits.
It's 12 o'clock.
I don't know if you heard that actually. My MacBook just told me it's 12 o'clock. Played some Dark Souls. And then played some WWE 2012. Came home, had a shower, ate, chilled, went to work at 5, came home at 9, had hot dogs for tea. Yeah, that was Tuesday. That was my Tuesday. Can you see how Sorry, can you see how fun my life is? Are you ready? Wednesday, 11th of June. I woke up at 6. Up at 6 for work at 7. Home at 10. Uploaded a video. 8. Dark Souls. Didn't eat Dark Souls. I ate and then I played Dark Souls. Oh, and then I was looking at WWE 2014 and I nearly bought it. Then I also looked at some antivirus software for my Mac because I don't know what to do with that. I know a lot of people say Macs don't get viruses at all, which is obviously that's not true because anything, of course it can. So whether or not I get antivirus software for it, I don't know yet. I'm going to have to do a bit more research and figure out what to do with that. If anyone's got any ideas, please let me know. I downloaded some apps for my Mac, just some like 2 games and whatnot. Helped put the shopping away when my mum got back. Chilled out, had tea, went to the pub with my mates. Got home, ate, and I went to bed. But that I put here was so hot at 11 p.m. because I was walking back from town, and it was incredibly warm. I had to take my jacket off, and I was carrying it, and I was sweating on the way home. It was horrible. But for it to be that hot at 11 p.m. is ridiculous. Yeah, 11 minutes for this. 11 minutes so far. I don't think I'm going to go through each day as in depth if I did Monday, because I'll just bore you to death. But let's carry on nevertheless. Thursday, 12th of June. Up at 11, treated myself to a lay-in. I had Wheatos for my breakfast. And I finally finished iTunes that day. That Thursday was a good day. Finally finished sorting out my iTunes library. And I played some more Dark Souls and came across an angry boss. And I got very annoyed because I couldn't do it. But yeah. I also played a bit of Saints Row the 3rd that day. Went to work, obviously, as you do. And I watched a bit of the World Cup. The first game of the World Cup was on that Thursday, sorry. Stayed at my mate's house that night as well. We just ate food and watched some more wrestling. That's pretty much an awesome night for me, really. I told you, I have a boring life. I don't do anything. Really don't do anything at all. Friday the 13th. Dun, dun, dun. I wrote here, remembered solar flares. What the hell does that mean? I wrote my own notes and I don't even know what they mean. I got up at 5 for work. Yeah, that is it. If anybody's downloaded the new Skype app on iOS, what was the dealio with that? It came available as an update in the App Store, and then it just wouldn't download. It kept saying something along the lines of the app you're trying to buy is no longer available. What was going on there? It took me like 3 days to for it to actually download, which was update, which was so weird. Sorry, 2 days. From it coming in the App Store, it took 2 days for it to actually download. So I have no idea what was going on there. Sorry, my screensaver came on. Yeah, but that day I also walked to town. From my house to town, it's just under 2 miles. But don't worry, I do like to walk places. But I went to town to buy WWE 2014, which is just out of my reach over there. But I came home, and to my surprise, I got home about half an hour later, knock at the door, post lady. I also knew her, which was kind of nice. So I was talking to the postwoman, but she had delivered me my MacBook case, my iGlaze case for my MacBook, which I'm sporting at the minute. I do have a video on that coming soon. After that, I had a bit of food, and then went to my brother's new house. Chilled there for a bit. Came home for some tea. Played a bit more 2K14 WWE, and I went to bed. So that was my Friday. I'm gonna have to rethink this because it's just So Saturday, got up at 11. Another nice lane. Wow, I'm greedy with my lanes this week. But this last week, wasn't I? It's so repetitive. Just chilled, played more 2K14. Went to my mate's barbecue. Got invited to a BBQ. Went there. It's awesome night. Well, day really, day and night. Had a good laugh, really good laugh, and watched England lose to Italy. Ouch. And then crashed there that night as well. And then Sunday, so yesterday, got up in the morning, had a brew with my mate, watched a bit of MotoGP, and then came home. About an hour later after that, went to work, did my shift. It was a Sunday. Sundays can be one of two things. They can either be incredibly dead and boring, or they can be incredibly busy and stressful. So Sunday's a cruel mistress, but it turned out to be a really quiet day, and there wasn't a lot to do, but we managed to get everything sorted, and it was awesome. And then I came home, had a nice hot shower, and that night I ordered I don't have a passport yet, but I ordered an application for it. And then just chilled out watching a bit of TV, bit more of the World Cup, and then got myself off to bed. And that was my week last week. 17 minutes. Wow. Yeah. I think I'm just gonna quickly go through it, or maybe I'll never do a vlog video ever again. But no. So this is just kind of a first one, just to try and get it on a regular Sunday kind of thing. Hopefully it'll be better than that and not as long. I can't believe I've been sat here for 17 minutes already. But no, for the rest of the day, probably just get this video up, maybe another one, or maybe one tomorrow, and then I think I'm just gonna chill for the rest of the day really. Go grab some food in a minute, and then yeah, start making notes again. No, yeah, day off. It was day off today, so try and get some stuff done. Because if I don't get stuff done, I feel like I've wasted my days off. So yeah. Oh, I got a notification through on got a notification through on an app that I've got, NBA Game Time. No, I don't live in America. I am wearing a Lakers jersey. Been a big fan of the Lakers since I was, wow, I can't even remember when. I've always enjoyed playing basketball, and I've been a big fan of the Lakers since forever, really. Since I started playing basketball, I think. But obviously, it's been the finals, NBA finals this week, and the Spurs are victorious. So good for them. Good for them. Don't think there's anything else for me to tell you, really. No. So I think I'm gonna go now and stop wasting your time. So if anybody does actually watch this video, I'd be surprised, and I will thank you ever so much. But if you do happen to like this, then you're crazy. No, that would be very appreciated. If anybody has any kind of ideas or anything that maybe want me to kind of talk about, then please just let me know. You can hit me up on any of my social links, Facebook, Twitter. They're all in the description anyway, or in my about bit on my YouTube channel thing. Or you can even send me an email. My email address is at the bottom as well. Or leave a comment on the video, whatever's easier. So that'll be awesome if anybody had any ideas or anything like that. So I'll say thank you for watching, just in case anybody does watch, and hopefully I'll have some videos up. I'll have at least one more video up this week anyway, and then another vlog video either the Sunday coming or the following Monday in a week's time. So I've hit 21 minutes now, and it's not like I can even edit bits out really, so I'm just gonna go. Thank you very much. You're awesome. See you later.